A Titan of a Man, the story of Coach Paul "Doc" Hines by Paula Hines Lonergan, copyright 2012. Chapter 1, Who is My Daddy? Part 2. For those who might not be familiar with the Remember the Titans movie, or T.C. Williams Titans High School, or my father, let me provide to you a little history and background about me first. I came into this world in 1967, 30 years after my father. When I was born, my parents were living in a small apartment in Washington, D.C. My father at the time was teaching physical education classes in the Charles County, Maryland School District. My only sibling, Michael Lorenzo, was born in May of 1970. In September 1970, my parents bought a house and moved us from our apartment. We relocated to a red brick house with white siding and black shutters in Fort Washington, Maryland. It was also in 1970 when my father transferred from the Charles County, Maryland School District to teaching in the Alexandria School District. The following year, in 1971, an opportunity opened up for my father. He was given an offer he couldn't refuse. He was a physical education teacher, which had been his inspiration since childhood. By the time he moved to the Alexandria, Virginia School District, he had been teaching for 10 years. Off and on, during those years, he coached the sports of baseball, football, basketball, and track. Due to circumstances beyond his control, however, he wasn't coaching sports at all when he first moved to Alexandria. He was only teaching. Yet, that was the year his longtime associate and fellow coach Herman Boone called my father and asked him to be an assistant coach at T.C. Williams High School in Alexandria, Virginia. My father's desire to coach and willingness to work with Coach Boone opened up many opportunities and eventually leading to a once-in-a-lifetime chance to be portrayed in a movie 30 years later. It was in the school year of 1971 to 1972 that a series of major events at T.C. Williams High School would become known all over the country. The events of that year affected not only the football team, but the other students in the school, their parents, and the community at large, providing inspiration to the world. In September 1971, T.C. Williams High School by chance became the largest high school in the state of Virginia. This was due to the decision of the city of Alexandria to eliminate segregation in the school system. The city was under obligation to better integrate the schools. In order to make this happen, 3 different high schools in the city were combined. This new high school, T.C. Williams, was composed of all 11th and 12th graders attending the Alexandria Public School District at the time. With this change, there was a shuffling of students and coaches alike. To be continued. Please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can continually get updates about my new videos being released. Part 3 coming next.